on time. We are professional. Let me know if you can see me. We are live. What is up, everybody? Man, it's good to talk to you on here. What a week I've had. I'm sorry I've not been posting. I've been underwater. Whoa. All right, we're back. Let's see how it's working. Can you hear me? Testing, testing. I'm trying to resume the stream. Are we back? Are we back? Testing, testing. I don't hear myself. I think we're good. Let me know. What's up, everybody? You can hear you. Excellent. Edge Crusher, Trident. What is up, everybody? Hosey, Flynn, Kevin Cornelius. Good to see you, man. How are you still awake? It's 3 a.m. for you, right? Teacher Johnny. Shuval, the moderator, has entered the chat. What is up? Thomas McKinney, how you doing? Good morning. It's evening for me. What's up, guys? Okay, God, I'm so glad to be here hanging out with you guys for this monthly Patreon giveaway and our update on the channel. I have been working on, I stayed up on a brief as if it was a video, working until 2 o'clock in the morning on a really weird brief on an issue of law I've never done before. It's been a difficult time at work, so I will get back to posting videos as soon as possible. We have a lot to cover. So, first and foremost, I want to tell you I was wrong about this. I initially was going to give away just the regular version, which was non-pool party foil, but it just didn't feel right. I did open this. I am sorry about that. My description is incorrect. They are sealed in the sense that they are in sleeves. We did not get the nice Deadpool. I didn't get any of the nice Deadpool. We got the volcanic island for all of them. So please forgive me. This is the one that we're going to be giving. So you'll still get this all put together, but it's not sealed in the pack. Hopefully that's no issue, and hopefully you'll appreciate getting the help for gamers. What's up? Hello, everybody. These nice sealed sleeves here that are a little bit more waterproof. So that is great. What's up, cool 5616? Good to see you all. Welcome in. Now, this one very easy again. There is no reason to have Nightbot. You do not have to enter a giveaway. I have a wheel picker with all of our patrons. We are now at 245 patrons. I've made no effort to try and advertise it again this month more, besides just saying this is happening. So next month, I will make a bigger push to try and spread the word and let people know about the Patreon and how cool it is with our Discord and our awesome little community here. But again, 245, a good number, nice odds. We're going to first and foremost do the Deadpool giveaway, then the pizza bundle. All patrons are allowed to join. If you're a free member, you are still able to be part of this giveaway. If you are paid, then you are able to have this open for you live on stream, which I hope you do because I want to see what's inside. Let's see. Ernest Tudel Real #1. Hey, welcome. Thanks for coming by. Yuckies. How's it going, guys? So, first and foremost, did you see the spoilers from MagicCon Vegas? Insane. I knew we were getting a new One Ring reprint, which is great. That Smaug headliner is just out of control. Oh my goodness. We are going to be in trouble. Between that and the Mind Stone getting revealed. Okay, low key, Mind Stone being white, I wasn't too excited for. I really am excited to complete the cycle. Absolutely. What do you think about the effect? Is a repeatable bounce effect at the end step worth all the mana it's going to cost you to get that thing set up? Let me know. I'm not sure. Marvel set looks buns as expected. Thank you, Trident. I'm buying so many Hobbit collector boosters, says Thomas McKinney. Me too. It's going to be insane. Bad drivers, Mindstone kind of sucks. Look, I always say I want to be positive about Magic, but my initial reaction was, yeah, it's not great. I feel like it needed to be more powerful. Kevin, my man, let's get this party started. Also, the One Ring box topper has me feeling ways. Kevin, thank you so much. You're always generous. 3 a.m. for our finish. Oh, excuse me. I did this wrong last time. You're in Finland. No, is it Sweden or Finland? Either way, it's 3 a.m. Um, thank you so much for being here, man. I really appreciate it. Let's see. I'm also running on no sleep as a result of these motions. So I'm trying to get myself back on the level here. Let's see. It should have been multiple creatures, not just one. Bad drivers, I agree. For that exchange, it's just too expensive. It should have been more powerful. I think the Mind Stone, I think the Soul Stone was a better balance of being really powerful, but also expensive to get online. All right. here we go. Without any further ado, I'm going to do our first giveaway. And then I got a fun little thing planned for us at the end. I think you're going to like it. You're going to see me stream my first video game content off the Nintendo Switch. I got a really fun game I want to show you guys. I got addicted to it and I beat it as well earlier this week, which is also partially why on Tuesday I didn't edit a video. I played this game instead. I was like, oh, I could do it on Wednesday. And then work exploded. So I'm going to show you this game. I think you're going to love it, especially as Magic fans. It's just the best. But let us go on over to the Wheel of Names. All 245 are up here on the wheel spinner. Let's see. Let's confirm that. 245. That's our number generated just before the stream from Patreon. Copy and paste it right into here. Graf says, I was sure that the Arkenstone would be serialized. Me too. I can't believe that it wasn't. That's a shame. Thomas McKinney, everybody, let's like the stream. And if you are new, consider subscribing to the channel and the Discord. It's free. Thomas McKinney, oh my God, you're the man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We have an awesome community of people. The Discord, it's become a thing in unto itself. Pack openings. Teacher Johnny opened up his packs, and it's just so much fun to watch. Lots of people commenting on nerdy topics outside of Magic, a cool community. It's really, really fun. Trident Singer says, it should have been for each player for the Mind Stone. I agree. I'm really underwhelmed by the Mind Stone's power level. I wish it was worth more. By the way, Thomas McKinney, he is our named partner. He's the man. Thank you so much for your support of the channel. It really makes all the difference. I mean, these things, I open this up to the world for the giveaways. I spent over, I think, $160 in shipping on the last one because sending it to the UK alone, a play box was 70 bucks. So it really does help to support getting these to anybody and opening up our ranks. So here we go. I said it without any further ado 2 minutes ago and then continued to ado further. So I apologize. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. The winner of the Deadpool is going to be it's Reagan. Congratulations, Reagan. I don't know if you're here tonight, but you have 48 hours to collect your giveaway. We now have a new rule. I'm not going to do where you can reach out on Instagram or any of my platforms. It gets too confusing for me to find everybody later on when I'm trying to reference your address and get it all set up. So this is going to go to you, but you must reach out through Patreon. For the Patreon giveaways, it makes sense to reach out via Patreon. So congratulations. You've won this one, and you have 48 hours to collect. If not, we will redraw the winner, and I will keep everybody updated on YouTube, Patreon, and make those announcements on there so everyone knows what the deal is. So, congratulations. You're not a patron, but still, hey, Dude Rage, you don't got to actually be on the Patreon paid. You can join for free. It's just another way that I can reach out to you. It's another sort of method of communication, but you don't have to pay. This is a zero entry to pay giveaway because otherwise it becomes an illegal lottery, and I don't want to get myself in trouble. So, that is our first giveaway. Congratulations. Now, the moment you're all been waiting for. And before we do it, a little advertisement, a self plug for next month's giveaway. I got a Codex bundle coming your way. That's right, the Codex bundle that no one can get. I secured an extra copy to give away to you guys. It's, what is it going for, like 190 right now if you missed the Amazon pre-orders, or if your LGS didn't get it for you. 2 collector boosters. It's just, I think, my favorite bundle I've ever seen. So absolutely. How do you join Dude Rage? I have a link in the description of this stream, actually. You can join for free to be a patron, and I will add you right now onto the monthly giveaway. Once you confirm, I'll wait for you, but I'll add your name on. I'll just call you Dude Rage for the purpose of this stream if you'd like to join. Let's see. Enter, let's see, Dude Rage. Oh, I need to have my keyboard out here. It'd be much better. Nailed it. Okay, good. You are now on the wheel. So go ahead, join the Patreon. It's free. If you join at a paid level, you would get the chance to have this open live. So here we are. We're going to do this, and then I'm going to stream a little bit of video game content. The game is Vampire Crawlers. Have you guys heard about this game? It's insane. It's so much fun. There's no relationship. No, I just got addicted to it. It feels like you get to break Magic's rules because it's a deck building game that also looks really old school. It's so much fun. It's a blast. Yuckies, let's go. Good luck, everybody. And Teacher Johnny says pre-order like a century ago for the codexes. You got 2. Congratulations. I got one for me, one for a buddy, and then one for you guys. That's all I was able to get my hands on. So, I'm spreading the love. I'm only going to keep one for myself, but I'd love to get two. I want more collector packs. Okay, everybody, here we go. I'm going to pull back up this wheel. Dude Rage, I'm trusting that you're joining, keeping you on the wheel, my man. Let's get into it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Actually, let me shuffle this. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Go. For the pizza bundle, if it's a paid patron, we're cracking it live. Good luck, everybody. Thanks for being here. Happy second monthly giveaway. Fernando Nunez. Congratulations, Fernando. We are going to check and see if that is a paid member. If they are, we'll crack it live on stream. Let's go back and check my data here. Let's see. I should have put music on. There's too much searching on this one. I feel bad. Let's see. Search Nunez. Ooh, Fernando is a paid member, a $1 associate. Congratulations. We're going to crack this thing live. Look, we only have 28 people here tonight. Maybe, I hope you don't mind having this box opened and that you weren't trying to save it. But look, you're a patron. I really, really appreciate it. Let's crack this open for you. And I hope you are thrilled when you get to see the VOD of this on demand later on. Nice to see a paid patron win. Not that anybody else is not a paid patron. I love you just the same, but I want to be able to open it for you. That's the only thing I can offer. I can offer content without it breaching that law regarding how we can do lotteries versus giveaways. I can't do a lottery. So let's see how they do. Best polls in the promos. I believe we're talking about Food Chain or Commander's Plate. I think are the two tops still. Is that correct, guys, or am I wrong? Has that changed? Let's see. Here we go. Cracking it live here. I love this pizza bundle. Like I said, I was not really looking forward to TMNT, but this pizza bundle really knocked it out of the park. I was very pleased with the whole thing. I think it had a lot of flavor, a lot of fun. Yes, I used flavor intentionally. Top hits right here. I think those are still the two top. Thomas McKinney says, thank you very much. I agree. Food chain is the best. Hey, I got lucky. My food chain is still right here. Very happy about getting the food chain. That was lucky. My other pull was not great. I forget what it was, but it wasn't food chain. All right, I don't want to hurt anything here, so let's try and gently remove this. Oh my goodness, it's food chain. Look at that. Oh yeah, Dark Ritual is very cool. Food chain right on the top. One of the number one hits already. Congratulations. That is what I'm talking about with the patron giveaway. Let's go. Here we go, Fernando. Let's see what your next pull is. Good luck. Let's see if we can add on to this one. Supreme Verdict. Oh, wait, these are the two I got, I think. I'm pretty sure these are the two I got. That's hilarious. Well, congratulations. Here's all your pizza lands that come along with it. Depending on your aesthetic taste, that's cool or not. But you can't be upset about the food chain hit. Let's go. So yeah, Codex bundle next month, and I'll probably pick another secret layer to include in the giveaway, and maybe something else to bulk it up even more. We will see how the month goes and what kind of stuff kind of pops up. Beautiful. All right, we sleeve the two hits for you. We'll get them put back nice and safe. Beautiful. Now, since Fernando's a paid patron, we're not doing obviously the 48-hour rule. It's going to be his. I have access to him through Patreon. So, this is his until he claims it. There's no crazy rush. That's part of the privilege of being a paid member. Now, we have all these packs to open. So, now that the market has settled a little bit for TMNT, it's going to be kind of cool to see where the value lies. We're still looking for pixel foils in there. But hey, if you guys were interested in pixel foils and forgot about them, now is the time to strike. They're cheap, surprisingly cheap. And I do think that any of the mega hits inside any set over time is going to go up in value. Yucky says, I also got those two. Look at that. We all match. We're twinning. Trident says, plus you get 20-ish bucks of lands. Yeah, that's really not bad at all. Congrats on the food chain from Thomas. Very nice. Collector last. Absolutely, Dude Rage. We're not just going to go right to the collector. Here we go. We'll go to the play boosters relatively quickly. Their hit rates are so dubious. It's very hard to know if you're going to get anything good out of a collector booster because look, one rare sometimes, sometimes two, and then every once in a while there'd be like a triple mythic pack, but they're so unusual. Ooh, Dude Rage got Kang. That's very cool. Awesome. Kevin says, I also just started building two different standard decks. Really? What are you looking for? Slinging some cards. I like that. How are you finding standard? Are you competing with friends at LGS? Ooh, Mythic. Last Ronin. Love to see that. Into Krang. Hey, Mythic and a rare into a foil borderless. That was not a bad pack at all for a play booster. We'll keep the hits off here to the side. Let me stack this up. Boom. I'm glad we got to open it. Forgive me as I drink a little bit of water here in between. Hey, Berserkin, welcome. You've made it. Look, a paid patron won Berserkin. It wasn't you, unfortunately. I'm sorry. It was Fernando Nunez. But don't worry, we got plenty of other great stuff to come. I'm going to do one more giveaway before the end of the stream as well. That's a good hit, by the way. This is a good card. We got the transdimensional bovine. Love to see it. I am going to give away a Gilded Drake tonight. One of 50 Gilded Drake. We're going to do one of those as a random giveaway tonight as well. So that's going to be pretty cool. Let's see what else we got here. I'm just pumped to open another collector. Ooh! Oh my goodness. All will be one. That is a nice hit. Already, these play boosters are doing better for Fernando than anything that I was able to pull. Holy crap. And a Weather Maker and a Turtle Layer. What a pack. That was great. What a hit. That's a $30 card? No way. It went up that much? Crazy. I like it. I think it's one of the I like this more than the pack treatment of All Will Be One. I think it's great. Really strong play booster there. Love to see it. I'll get that sleeved up at the end. Into Agent Bishop, who reminds me of Agent Smith every time. Ooh, double rare with a Ralph and Leo. Beautiful. And I like these. Those lands are nice. All right, we got 4 more play boosters. Kevin says, I call it, these giveaway boxes are certified better seeds. Yeah, whenever I'm opening for anybody else, it's always better than anything I've opened for myself. That's almost a rule at this channel. It just hasn't been broken. Whoa, Michelangelo Weirdest to 11. That's one of the best rares, right? Wow. Oh my goodness. I wish my play boosters were this good. Double rare pack, anchovy pizza. That is awesome. Hey, Radispiel, you have very good luck for me. Absolutely true. We've hit so many amazing stuff for you. It's unreal, actually. The double force of Will box was crazy. And then my other buddy getting a double vampiric tutor. Cool, but Rude is very playable. Agreed. We got the ground chuck and dirtbag, and that's it there. That is more of a standard play booster pack. That kind of quality hit is what I come to expect. The play boosters understood the assignment. Weirdness is $5. Look at that. Already off to a great start. So Food Chain, one of the top hits, plus some really good play booster packs, another transdimensional bovine, and a Splinter's Technique underrated card in a foil. Wow. That's nice. Kevin says, yeah, I'd honestly pay shipping just to have Nerdy open one of my packs. Hey, look, I am trying to do that. If I can get more supply, I want to offer MSRP stuff to you guys for me to open for you. I think it'd be super cool. But I'm still working on the logistics. I want to make sure when I do it smooth. I'd rather go slow and do it right than rush it and end up making a fool of myself with something with shipping or fulfillment. The ooze, holy wow! These are the best play boosters I've seen. How much is the ooze right now? Isn't that like a $10 card with a Renee and a Foot Ninjas in the foil? Wow! I thought we were going to be bored stiff opening these, but these were really good play boosters. My goodness. Splinter's Technique is $3. We got Jay Carrier here, our price checker. Thank you very much. He got us on weirdness as well, or they got us on weirdness as well at 5. And now it's time for the collector booster, and that means we bring out Tiny Scissors. Let's let Tiny Scissors do all the work here. Yeah, I think the ooze is worth a $5. There we go. Not bad at all. And I think that's going up. I think the ooze is a good card all around. Yucky, still a great card. I totally agree. Totally agree. My goodness, does this beat legal work? My brain was fried. I drafted like 17 pages of bespoke legal law, legal writing, and it was just look, it's fun, it's exciting sometimes, but man, exhausting. All right, let's enjoy this. We only have one collector booster pack. Let's look at the hits. Stockman first, Buzzbots, April O'Neil, Zoo Escape, signature card luck yuckies. Could you imagine? Oh my goodness. Thomas McKinney, good luck, tiny scissors, bad drivers. If you what is that legit? If you legit can give your stuff at cost for a plug, that would be great for the channel. Yeah, absolutely. I would love to do it at cost. That would be amazing. How to open collector booster is pinch, push, pull. It's easy. Look, you're right, but I do like tiny scissors. They're a bit of a theme in the channel. You know what I mean? We always bring them back. Make your move. Yuckies, pack items with short things scare me. Yeah, but it's exciting, right? Spicy oatmeal pizza, Shredder's technique, and the Leonardo leader in blue, which is a white card. Very cool, though. I think it's kind of cute. I like it. And Evolving Wilds, not in a Surge foil. And a Surge foil island, though. Hey, that's a good sign. One of the better lands. All right, into Does Machines. I always hated that name. I think it's a bad name. Into Big Mother Mouser, and I think next is where our nice surge can be, right? That's where we would get lucky. Electric Shredder. Ooh, no, sorry. Electric Seaweed. This is our search foil slot for a rare. Really nice. Love to see more of those. Into Ooh, Splinter of the Shadows. That is a nice. I forgot how stacked the bonus sheet was on this. That's amazing. Those lands are better, Yuckies. I agree. Kevin, I drafted so much TMNT on MTG Arena. It was such a fun set to draft, honestly. I agree. It was nice. It was cool having some predictability in what you were going to be drafting. We got the Shark Shredder Killer Clone. Last hit is. Oh, wait, that was it. Oh, no, I had bad counting. What? Oh my God, what a whiff. Sorry about that. That is the pack. So not a crazy pack, but that island, this Splinter Shredder of the Shadows, or Splinter of the Shadows is pretty good as well. And then the food chain. I mean, I gotta say, this was a pretty good box. Yeah, I think like 15, 20, not bad. Kevin says, luckily you're not the nerdy accountant. Absolutely correct. Splinter of Shadows is $5. Wow, that one went down a lot. I remember in release, it was worth a bunch more. Am I wrong? I thought it was like a $15 card during like the second or third week, so I thought it would probably stabilize there, but it must have kept on dropping. Teeter Johnny says, not bad, really well done, winner. Yeah, absolutely. Very nice. All right, now I'm going to give you a little update on the channel, what's been going on. So, one of my buddies has a company that can print playmats. He sent me a proof. I mentioned it last month. We now have pricing for them, and I'm working on getting art secured right now for a nerdy attorney playmat. But I got to ask you guys, be honest. What is the price point that you'd be willing to pay for a playmat that would feel fair to you? I can't get the price below like $17 at cost for me before shipping per mat without ordering like 100. And I think that's just irresponsible. I'll have a box of playmats that no one's going to buy. I feel like I'm going to be able to sell maybe like 10, 15, but I think it's a cool thing. And I want one for me personally just to have on the stream as we open it. But what do you think is a reasonable price for a playmat from a YouTube creator? I have an idea in my head, but I'd be very curious to hear what you say. Thomas says, I want that playmat 40 to 50 if it's high quality. I think it will be high quality. Here is the blank test. Here's the coloring. They're thick. These are heavy. They have stitched edges all the way along the outside, good colors, and high resolution. So I do think it's going to be a pretty quality playmat. So I think Yucky says 25 to 35. Jake Carrier says 30. Trident says 35 to 40 is fair. Thomas says 40 to 50. So Thomas, I think you're high at 40 to 50, man. I think I would. if I was trying to turn a profit on this and not just cover shipping costs and stuff, I'm thinking 35 to 40 is what I'd like to keep it at. Jay Carrier, 35 to 40. Exactly. See, it hurts me though, because I know you can get play mats for 20 bucks. You can get mass produced play mats for 20 bucks. And I hate being above that price, but I do think in order for it to make any sense, not as like a money making endeavor, just for me to afford it, I think it's got to be 35, 35 to 40, depending on how much shipping costs and then packaging. Jay Carrier, it might be a good middle ground. I agree. I am very, very conscious of how things are right now, how expensive everything is, how expensive magic is. And I do not capitalize, do not want to, be gouging or asking for too much. So I just want to be reasonable. And I thought that was a good price point. All right, I'm gonna have to find a way to pack this so it won't shift around in transit. So I'm gonna put these in here for now, but I'm gonna have to wrap these up and re-put them in there. Did you say you cover shipping? Then 40 really isn't bad considering you have some global fans. Well, that's a good point, Kevin. I might not be able to cover shipping now that you mentioned that. I'm working right now. I'm negotiating with that company for them to handle the fulfillment. And if they handle fulfillment, then that'll be on them to decide what the shipping is. So, if I'm not covering shipping, then I could lower it down to probably 35 and 30 for total cost, be 40 something to you guys. But it all depends on how the art looks. If I'm happy with the art, I'm going to take my time, but I'm hoping to have this thing done soon. So yeah, that's that. Draft Overlord says 35 to 40 is fair, not exactly. It's not mass produced. Like I said, I'm a little sketched out buying 100 of them because I think that's a little ambitious, to be honest. We are a small community here, and yeah, my wife would constantly make fun of me if I have like a box in the garage of play mats that nobody wants. Okay, speaking of things that I have too many of, we are going to do actually this one there's not too many of. I'm going to give away Gilded Drake to all 28 of you who've stuck around for the channel update and are part of this awesome community and help. Let's see, what is Radispiel? 40 A Radispiel says 40 sounds about right. Yeah, good. That's good. Kevin says, I already did that one. Oh, it got stuck. Thomas, I want to support any way I can. Thank you so much. Teacher Johnny, good, good. Sorry, I was catching up on reading that. The nerdy Oprah attorney. You get a playmat. You get a playmat. That's right. Thank you, Thomas. Jake Carey says, that does seem like a lot of product. Can't say I would actually buy one. No, I agree. And I think it's not going to be like a cult of personality playmat that's all about the nerdy attorney. It's going to be little things about magic that relate to the channel. That is just generally going to be cool art. That's the goal. I'm not trying to make it this weird sort of thing. Teacher Johnny has a dragon on there. Sweet. There's definitely going to be a squirrel for sure. 30 to 40, if you were paying shipping and with them being thick play mats, that's a good price. Yeah, they are thick. I don't know if you can tell. Comparing them to other play mats, look how thick that is. It's not like one of those really thin ones. It almost feels like it's a double layer that they've stitched together. I think it's almost like two play mats worth of thickness. It's heavy. So yeah. All right. We are going to give away a random Gilded Drake, 1 of 50, never to be printed again. Art that I purchased and licensed and had made custom for the series. And a cool little back on them as well. Look at that, Patrons Edition. So one last giveaway for the night. Let's go back to the wheel to see who's going to take home one of these. Now, I wish I was doing it just for the people who are watching right now. Ooh, I should have done Nightbot. That was a mistake. Well, you know what? We'll just keep spinning until somebody on the stream wins. How's that sound? All right, here we go. Back to the wheel. Let's get our first spin. Good luck, everybody. Let's see who's going to get it. If you're not watching, you don't get to claim it. That's the rule. This is just for you guys. Bennett. Is Bennett on? No Nightbot. I know. I wonder if I could add Nightbot real quick. That would be more convenient. We're going to try one more. I don't think Bennett's here. I didn't see Bennett on any of the comments. Let's do one more. If this doesn't work, I'm going to go and put Nightbot in. Let's go. 30 viewers. We're doing another giveaway. No, this isn't going to work. Okay, let me go try and get Nightbot back online. We'll put that fascist Nightbot back online to see who's going to take one of these things home. Uh-oh, this loosened up. Let me tighten. There we go. Oh, and then fix that. This is the professional level of streaming. you expect from my channel. That's it. All right, let's see who's going to get kicked out by Nightbot first and foremost. I'm bringing the keyboard back out, even though it looks messy. Here we go. Nice. So, what do you guys think? Is Marvel actually going to be good? I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on that one. Who's getting banned from Nightbot tonight? Let's see. Okay. I want to be excited for Marvel. I really do. I'm going to tell you my position right now. I want to love Marvel. I want it to be awesome. I really, really do. And I think there's a chance it can be. Let's see. It doesn't it doesn't like my excitement from he says regarding Nightbot. Full Metal Cross. I'm ready to skip Marvel. That's so funny. I mean, I get it. I understand. I'm a sucker for the Soul Stone and the Mind Stone and just all that whole Thanos cycle. I think it's going to look amazing. It might be one of the first sets of cards, if I can get all 5 or 6, that I like hang and put on the wall. I think it's going to look so nice. Let's see. Trident says, I think it's a 50-50 chance it's a good set. I'm worried collector boxes are going to be scalped again. Well, they probably will be. Maybe Spider-Man is going to put some people on notice and it's not going to be as sought after as before. Who can say? But, that is really the hope. All right. We are here, active chatters. I'm going to try and set up Nightbot. We're going to see if it works. Unique winners. Here we go. I think you just have to chat. Yep, just type anything. I think this is working. Nightbot is active. Get ready. And if you were giving away, oh my God. Yeah, look at this. It's working. Good, good. Yep, just chat and you will be put in the giveaway. That's easy. Beautiful. Look at that. We got 12 people entered in. Throw in a chat, say whatever you'd like to say, and you will be eligible to win one of 50. And we'll pick out a random one for you of the Gilded Drake. Man, I love this art. Casper's knocked it out of the park. Absolutely beautiful. Hey, Thomas. Thomas says, I think the Marvel set will be okay, but the Hobbit is really Hobbit and Reality Fracture will be good. I think Reality Fracture is going to be another Secrets of Strixhaven. I think it's going to take everybody by surprise. It's going to be amazing. I cannot wait. It's going to be so cool. So cool. I agree with you. And I think the Hobbit is going to be an obvious winner. Lord of the Rings was the beginning of this new hyper collectability for Magic. Without Lord of the Rings, especially this one, without the holiday edition, I don't think we would have saw Final Fantasy do what it did, and I don't think we would see the weird sort of shift in how all of this is working. We have 17 eligible giveaway people right now, 27 watching. One more minute, and then we're going to do a draw here for this Gilded Drake. Helper Gamer says, I'll be honest, there are so many ways in Playmaster for people to express themselves. I do appreciate the desk pads for 2 players. So approximately 42-inch or 30. Ooh, that'd be pretty cool. Then I'd buy 10. Well, look, I'll see if they make one that size. That would be crazy. That'd be so cool. Trenton says, if I win, give it to someone else. I won't like it as much as someone else. That's funny. Thank you very much. I'll do that. Yucky's Reality Fracture really looks good already. I agree. It's going to be so good. Bad Drivers, the One Ring reprint. I know. So good, right? Shuval, we haven't heard about Bowmasters yet. Not that I've seen, at least. I haven't seen any of that. Teacher, I'm getting all those book cover cards. Yeah, me too. They're incredible. Kevin says, this time around, oh no, that was the pinned comment. I put his first comment on the pinned here. Yeah, Bo has not been announced. Thank you, Bad Drivers, for confirming. All right, we got 20 people in. We are about to do the giveaway. Let's see who's going to take this one down. Good luck, everybody. Nightbot is going to choose a winner now. Jay Carrier. Hey, price checker Jay Carrier. Congratulations. You can reach out to me on Patreon. Just shoot me your address and we'll get this sent out to you promptly. Very excited. Let's see which one you're going to pull here. Very excited for you. And then taking a note here, Fernando Nunez won that one for the pizza bundle. Great. Okay. Here we go. Good luck on the draws here. Let me bring back up my chat so I can see it a little bit easier here. Good Nightbot. Nice Nightbot. Hell for gamers. That's hilarious. Pitch TCG rigged. No, it is, dude. Nightbot is as fair as we can get. It's so fair that it started banning some of my favorite like community members just for being excited about what's happening on stream. It's ridiculous. It does not take any prisoners. Okay, Carrier, where do you want your pull from? Beginning, middle, end. You can give me a number, whatever you want. Oops, I got these to add as well. I gotta have the full set. The full set is here for you. Let's see who's gonna take it down. Yeah, honestly, I think Nightbot is more of an adversary than a friend. Second from the top. Okay. Do you mean top here or as in top deck? You probably mean top. Well, that's which one do you mean? The back or from the front? Because this would be the top of my deck if we were playing a game, but if I'm showcasing cards, this is the top. Let's see which one you want. Predicting 17. Okay. Okay. Cool. Welcome back. You've returned from getting food. We're about to do a Guild the Drake pull. Face up. All right, Roger. Here we go. Let's see what you got. It's not 19. It's 18. Wow. Wait, you were so close to 17, Kevin. That's wild. Lucky number 18. You can buy cigarettes with this card and you can drive a car. Look at that. This is amazing. And you can vote. This card is old enough to smoke a cigarette and vote. Well done. Congratulations. Enjoy it. We don't have many of these. I'm not going to give these away often. The Guy's Cradles, we have more of. We have 150 of those. So enjoy the Gilded Drake. That's a super cool one. That is our $50 tier. Thank you. So a huge one. Congrats. Now, the time you've all been waiting for. The nerdy attorney turns gaming streamer for a night just because I feel like you guys need to see this game. It's cheap, but it's a blast because you can literally break a lot of the mechanics. All right. So look, the way this game works is you build decks and there's an overworld here. Actually, let me go back to the camp. Let me first sell this to you. You build, first off, listen to the music. So they have all different things for you to look at your collectibles and see what's available. And there's different crawlers that you can add. I've beaten the game so far. There's one more crawler I don't have. They all have different spells and abilities, and they do have different boosts to increase the way your deck operates. But the whole point is you can increase your draw, you can replay cards for free depending on how you build it. And it's just like Vampire Survivors, where you're trying to increase the amounts of cards that you have and the powers that you're using. Let's just do, what's a fun one? You know what? This is a pretty good challenge. We're going to go here and do this one. Okay, here we go. Now, once you go in, it loads. I've not played Slay the Spire, but look, so you're in a first person mode and you walk around like it's an old dungeon crawler. When you encounter an enemy, it brings up your deck for you. Let's see if I can get that to be a little bit more clear for you to see. Can you read that? Yeah, there we go. So look, your cards have a mana cost. You start with 4 mana the way mine is built right now, and you do damage. So first and foremost, I bring this guy out. He now boosts my stats. I can get more life added to my chance to revive later on. And then I do a little bit of damage there, and you have a combo counter on the side. And the way this whole game works is you want to add different cards onto your stats and build up your combo until you do enough damage to kill everything. Every level you get to add on new mechanics and new cards. So 0 cost cards are powerful. I can add 4 mana here with Light Tome and then do 400 damage with this gun mechanic, and they let you go until you spend everything. So I want to equip that guy. One of my characters is whenever I play a yellow card, I get to draw 2 more cards. Now I'm out of mana, end of the encounter, and we move on. Now you'll see there's a map on the bottom corner right down here. That is the first level of the dungeon. So you want to clear the entire dungeon as you build up your deck. But it's if imagine if you're playing Magic, you get to break the entire mechanic. It's crazy. So if I want to have extra mana and draw almost infinitely, it lets you do that. And you just slowly break the entire thing as you play along. And look, already I'm just crushing these guys because it's a pretty early level. Once you get that combo meter up, you can literally get damage up to like, 50,000, 60,000, and you need that to win at certain points in the game. It's absolutely wild. So yeah, either way, definitely check this game out. It's super addiction. It's super addicting. It's so much fun, but I cannot recommend it enough. So I just wanted to show you that and get you a taste of it because it's just, man, it's so much fun. I can't describe how addicting it is. But can't recommend it enough. Thought you guys would be interested in seeing that. But either way, that was the end of the giveaway. Congratulations to our winners. Thank you everyone for being here. And look, as always, we'll do our typical sign off here. Let's see. Thomas says, I may have watched the spiffing Brit break the game. Yeah. Oh, it's designed to be broken. It's so much fun. Edge Crusher says, it's much addiction, super addicting. It's old school bad drivers. I agree. But yeah, can't recommend it enough. It's super fun. And look, if you're just in for a quick game, I think I beat it in, I don't know, 10 hours. It didn't take long to beat. So it's a very easy game to play if you're busy. And I stayed up late to get it done. But yeah, super fun, super exciting. And I can't recommend it enough for Magic the Gathering players. It's awesome. All right, everybody. Well, as ever, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. This was a fun one. I'll see you next time, and I hope to have more videos up for you this week. But until next time, I'm the Nerdy Attorney. Be excellent to each other. Play paper magic with your friends, and I'll see you next time. Kevin, have a good night, day, whatever time zone you're in. That's right. Edge Crusher, get Slay the Spire 2 when you can, Nerdy. It looks like you'll love it. I'll try it. It sounds great. See you guys. Thank you again. Have a good night. Peace.